out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it. You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Bayfont lie?
He didn't seem to have to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
Round and pound! Do it! Ringwell!
Frozen?
Hammer!
I'm not done!
Nice! We've almost got it! Do it!
Almost isn't quite there yet.
Frozen?
Hammer!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shionne, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shionne. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died. I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign. As proof, it must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shionne, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahnan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Niez.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shionne?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shionne's not scary at all.
Alvin.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
Barely a blip on our radar.
What's this thing?
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
I have a bad feeling about this. You're attacking from behind!
Now I can let no, it's on!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's...
Ha! Who said anything about letting off?
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. One, come on! We turn the tables on it.
There are still more left. They're hiding
Look for your
things.
back. Severing wing! Cut! It's over!
This one
Here I come!
Well, looky here.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that.
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to people build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by...
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
The wind's outside the
You can definitely see.
Indeed.
earth, water.
Is that because some...
That is certainly possible.
Funny. You would think.
True, but though, as you saw in Men in
In the end, you all get used to...
That may be true, but something tells me
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want. I think Hootle senses something.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown... Contest participants. Places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Out of our way!
No escape!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
I'll do my best!
Take this!
Here I go!
Going in!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
We're in good form!
I'll do my best!
You're mine!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Ha! Who said anything about letting off?
It's like trying to give up to the wall! Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
That's far enough!
Take this! I'm not done! Now I can let loose!
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
Barely a blip on our radar.
A fish! You saw it too, right? Ha! I've got something. That was disappointing. Ha! Reel it in. You've got to know when to quit. There we go. You've got to know when to quit. Reel it in. That was disappointing. There we go. I'll let you go this time.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch.
The vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a distinct, if somber, ambiance.
Seems like there's lots of fruit and plants that we can eat.
I also can't help but notice the ceaseless howling of the wind.
It should be easy to dry our laundry out here.
I can't tell if these two are actually having a conversation or what.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Doha.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, hey Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back.
Oh, wow!
Point taken. Do you just like looking after...
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where... He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes...
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand in...
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got...
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence, that instinctive unease I feel deep within, serves as a reminder for what it is that I...
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his...
What's up, Kisara?
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase some...
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've...
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used ever since we Renans conquered Dana. Such objects have been disappearing.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history...
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't...
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without...
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know...
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or...
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on?
What makes you think...
Well,
It's rude to listen in on...
sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This...
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore?
It... I had
It's funny what...
hardly uncommon among artistic types.
But even so, you still...
Certainly. I learned to perform my... Of course, such a mentality I pretended not to see.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where... While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you find...
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it...
Sorry. They only briefed for now. Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of this. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight?
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almeidrea. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.